Hello there, party poopers. Well, this is a very special mini podcast that was inspired by one of our party poopers, Sonja, regarding dating. Now, she's the person who asked us to do a podcast on dating, and she was nice enough to give us one of her stories about her dating experiences. Well, I thought, whilst it was only a little comment, I thought it was really funny, and I loved it. So I asked her if I could expand on those ideas and turn it into a little mini episode, mini story, whatever you want to call it. It is what it is, and I hope you enjoy it. And the next podcast will be out soon, and that will be about Christmas. See you soon. So I come across this person's bio and they look pretty good. Well groomed, good style, looking for a long-term relationship, like similar movies. So I take a chance and connect. We send a few messages back and forth, and I'm feeling that we could really get along well. So after a while, they invite me to have coffee at a cafe. Now in my head I'm thinking, why? I have coffee at home. I'm not paying $5 for a brew and being forced to sit in a crowded place. I mean, cafes never have carpets, so the sounds just echo and clang off the walls and glass, and it becomes a cacophony of noise. The smells aren't much better. But I want to seem totally normal, so I accept. Saturday Arvo comes and I'm feeling good about my choice of clothes. Comfortable but still stylish. No itchy tags to be felt. My shoes don't squeak. I arrived and of course they have chosen the most industrial, concrete, noisy cafe in the southern hemisphere. My date is already there and waves me over. On the 8-metre journey, I smell the following smells. Baby with dirty nappy. Muffins with too much cinnamon. Unswept dry dirt. Coffee, of course. Bad cologne, juice pop, and burnt toast. I curl up my nose and flare my nostrils as I meet my date's eyes, which I only realise hours later that this is perhaps not the best expression to offer, but my reaction to smells is automatic. My date has this concerned expression, which I of course interpret as disappointment. Great start, right? The next few minutes are filled with small talk, which nobody wants to hear, including myself, and I was there. I then asked them about their favourite movie, and so for the next 10 minutes my verbal responses are not elicited. During this hiatus in speech, my attention kept drifting to the couple at the next table, who appear to be having an argument. My focus drifts from my date's soliloquy on the similarities between the Yakuza and the Empire from Star Wars, to the topic being argued. It seems the boyfriend or husband has organised a boys' weekend away without consulting her. However, in turn, she has organised for her mother to come over for dinner the same weekend. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because you never asked me if I wanted her to come over, because I would have said no frickin' way. But a dinner is hardly the same as an entire weekend away, is it? Well, maybe I had other plans, and guess what? I do. It was at this moment my date finally put in a request for feedback. Not great timing, because the argument was just reaching a good bit, and I had no idea what my date's question was. So before I could consider the most appropriate response, I just settled on a quick shh. This went over like a lead balloon, I'm assuming anyway, because by the time the couple's argument had ended, my date had gone. On the plus side, I had been making a bet with myself on who would break the engagement first, and I won. Oh well, swings and roundabouts. God, dating sucks.